Hello, Chase Turner here with MillionDollarBudgetPlanner.com, and welcome to your next free video. I'm going to teach you really what millionaires do with their money. The first thing they do with their money. Okay, and first I want to give you a guy's name. I heard this quote once from a guy named Jim Rohn, and he says that poor people spend their money first and save what's rest, while rich people save money first and spend what's left over. Let me write his name up here. Jim, J-I-M, Rohn, R-O-H-N. This is a guy that you want to get as many as his products as you can. Get your hands on them. They're going to really change your life. A lot of my philosophies I've gathered from him and tweaked them into my own life. So keep that in mind. Rich people save first, or invest first, and spend what's left over. Poor people spend first and then save what's left over, or invest what's left over. And we all know what's left over at the end of the spending period, and that's nothing. So you have nothing to save, nothing to invest, and you're poor for the rest of your life. Now, this philosophy is also known as a concept called pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. So what does that look like? Here's what that looks like. Most likely you have a job. You get a paycheck, right? You have bills, you pay rent, you pay electricity, you might have a car payment, insurance, phone bill, all kinds of stuff. I don't know, food, groceries, entertainment, all the stuff that comes with living. And you have all these expenses, and so when you get your check, you start writing these other people a check, and you start paying all these other companies these bills that you owe. And at the end of the month, what are you left with? If you spend first and invest later or save later, you're left with nothing. So think about this. You work 40 hours a week, 50, 60, however many hours a week. Maybe it's less than that. But who are you working for? Are you working for yourself, or are you working for a bunch of different companies? If you look at all the money that you just spent, it looks like you go out and you work for a bunch of different companies because you kept nothing. Paying yourself first looks like this. When you get your paycheck, you take a certain percentage of your income and you tuck it away. That is paying yourself first. Write a check to yourself. Chase Turner, boom, paid myself. Then go pay everybody else their money. And over time, this discipline and this thought process will allow you to amass a very large financial notebook, plan, and I can't think of the word right now. You have a lot of money. That's how the rich get their start. Everybody starts at zero, but it's that little simple discipline. Rich people, when they get their money, they pay themselves first, and over time that money builds up into a great amount of wealth. All right? And so that's your lesson today. I go in much greater detail on how to do that, and I think it's week 3 over savings, and I give you the best way and the best company to book your savings with. They pay 3, 4, when I started, 8 times the national average of this. I was getting 4.5% return on just my savings account alone. And so I'm going to give you that company. I'm going to show you how to set up an account with them, walk you through it step by step, and it's very simple. Very simple, but it's the discipline. And I can't go in all the detail. I've already done it on the coaching. This is just a little piece of it. But there's one little piece that so many people miss. I missed it for 5 years. It took me 5 years of trying to save money to learn this one little secret that if you don't do, you're just gonna save money, you're gonna get money out of it, and you're just never gonna go anywhere with it. So take my 5 years of failure and jump on the video coaching, learn that secret, learn all the other things we're going to talk about in the video coaching, and I hope it will change your life, and I hope this changed your life. If nothing else, pay yourself first, get your hands on some Jim Rohn material. He's a great guy. I'll tell you another guy that I like a lot is Robert Kiyosaki. He has a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I read that book when I was 19 years old. Changed everything about my future. Thank God I read that book at 19. I really recommend you get that book And I recommend you start paying yourself first, and I recommend you get on our one-on-one coaching training. 9 cents a day. Are you kidding me? 9 cents a day? That's nothing for 3 months. Whew. It's a no-brainer.